Hi, my name is Casey Ryan, and this is my review video of weeks 6 through 9. During week 6, we started to discuss why literature matters and how we can convey that to our students. We read an article outlining a few of the ways we as individuals and members of society are affected by good literature, and this information is so important for future teachers to know because if we can't explain to our students why they should spend their time on literature or anything that we have set forth for them really, they'll have no or little to no motivation or purpose for engaging in the learning experiences that we set up. We also discussed the difference between aesthetic and efferent reading, which is important to take into consideration when developing lessons around the different types of readings, as each has a different purpose that we must set forth for students, and we must attend to those different purposes if the lessons surrounding those different types of readings are going to be effective. In week 7, we built off of why literature matters by exploring why writing matters. This week's readings allowed us to dive deeper into why writing matters and how to convey that to our students through our development of lessons that build off of their interests and abilities and connects these things to their writing experience so that it becomes more personal for them and not just any other standard school assignment. The readings provide multiple different strategies for making writing meaningful for students, one of which I really connected to and will likely set forth in my writing instructional unit. And that strategy is allowing students a choice in what they write. So not just giving them any old standard prompt that every other student has to attend to, but giving them more of a choice and a say in the matter about what they're writing and how they're going to write it. This helps students to connect to the writing process on a deeper level, and I think that it provides a layer of motivation to their writing experience. And during week 7, we were also introduced to the writing instructional unit that I mentioned, and the readings on why writing matters have set us up with a good start in developing that effective writing instruction plan. During week 8, we continue to dive deeper into the next writing instructional unit by previewing the writing plan samples and really analyzing what we think works best in those samples and that we can build off of in our own plans. We also had time to collaborate with our cohort to generate thoughts and ideas about what direction we may go in for this assignment. And this can be directly related to the Burke, Anderson, and Gallagher readings as they emphasize the importance of collaboration during the writing process, especially in the pre-writing phase, where a lot of students may be stuck and having a hard time figuring out exactly how to start and in what direction to go in. During this last week, we spent time thinking about the revision and editing phase of the writing process and learned a bit about distinguishing between the two. We did a Play-Doh activity that was representative of the revision process in which the writer adds to, eliminates from, and changes parts of the initial piece of writing they created. And we also learned an alternate strategy for peer editing in which students form writing response groups that allow students to receive feedback on their writing from multiple perspectives, and not just one of their peers looking over their papers and marking it up. So this also relates to the readings we've been doing that emphasize collaboration and feedback as necessary parts of the post-writing phase as well. So it seems to be about that time this semester where all of the writings that we're doing and all the responses to the different readings that we've been assigned are really coming together and are guiding, I know, myself and a lot of my peers in my cohort and cross-cohort group in really developing those effective instructional units. Thank you.